In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build this animation. This is a cool sticky slide through animation that just delights users. I'm going to show you how to build this in Webflow. You'll be able to take this interaction and apply it to any design that you might have as long as you follow this specific HTML structure that I'm going to show you how to build in Webflow. Hi, my name is Chris. I'm a designer and Webflow developer. If you're new to the channel, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe because that helps me out so much. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build this cool sticky slide up animation in Webflow. I'm going to do this by taking you into my Figma file and showing you a little bit about how I'm thinking and how I'm going to structure this. Once we're done checking out the Figma file and the initial design, we're going to go into Webflow and do a step-by-step build process of the HTML and CSS styling and then the interactions. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are in Figma and this is my super neato design for my personal site. We got a nav, we got some text, and this section right here is going to slide up and out and then reveal this section right here. So we're basically going starting like this and then going bloop, up and out into the ether just like that. So in order to achieve that effect, we need an element that holds everything in there, our parent element. And that parent element is going to have a little sticky pane element, our little window, our window into the world of this interaction. And then inside of that, we need our contents. Contents top, contents bottom, and these both have to equal the height of the parent element. So if you want to go and like in the future, you're like, all right, Chris, I learned how to do this interaction. I want to build my own super cool design with this interaction. Just make sure that whatever your parent element is and the contents in there are equal. So if this is going to be, you know, like 3 sections, just make sure that the height of those sections are equal to the amount of this parent element. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just leave a message in the comment being like, Chris, I don't get it. And I'll happily answer that for you. So without further ado, let's just go into Webflow and start building this thing out. Okay, cool. Here we are in Webflow. I have cloned the Webflow client first site because I'm going to be building out in client first ish. I might make like, you know, 1 or 2 changes. But let me just adjust my seat here. There we go. All right. Seat is adjusted. I'm good. But yeah, so I didn't start from a blank thing. I started from the client first stuff. And I did that because it's got this global styles thing for mobile responsiveness, or I should say fluid responsive. And then it has this cool little style guide section that made it super easy for me to style some things up. So yeah, so without further ado, let's just start building this thing out. Starting with the navigation. We're going in our page wrapper, dropping a div in. I'm going to give it the class name nav wrapper. Or actually, let's just give it the class name navbar. Okay, and then drop in another div, give that the class name navWrapper. And let's position that flexbox, good old flexbox, and give that a max width of whatever this is going to be. I'm going to get rid of my boxes. We don't need these boxes anymore. I need that box. All right, I'm just going to forget that. Forget that now. Okay. 1320. Go into my handy dandy pixel to rem converter. Pretty sweet. Makes working so much faster. There we go. The auto margin on right and left. So I got my flex box. Set the space between. Flexbox horizontal, space between, max width at 82.5 rem, and some margin auto in there. So now let's throw in my cool little logo. And we're going to give that a position of relative flex again, because I'm going to be dropping two images in here and they need to overlap each other. And the reason why I'm doing that is because when we're doing that interaction, I want the nav colors to change as well. So that means logo colors and link colors and all that fun stuff. So there we go. We'll give this a class name of logo. Let's choose our image. Which one is first? Which one's first? Okay, that one is first. Gonna have to move these around, I'm sure. Logo. I don't know if I need to change to put a secondary class on this, so I'll just wait and see if I need to. Okay. Do a little command. We're gonna change this. Okay, cool. Now let's position it. Absolute. 100%. 100%. And I think we have to put a size on this link block so it knows what size to be. Okay, cool. So let's just do, it said like 97 or something, but we'll just do this in our Figma and see if this works. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Cool. All right. Yes. So when we're doing that, having something overlay on top of each other. So if this is, such relative and we want these two items to overlap on each other, make sure the parent element has a set width and height. So, these absolutely positioned items at their 100% know what to do. Like, all right. Okay, cool. Let's rename this. Call it logo link. Cool. So, all right. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's going to be the top. Cool. Now let's put in a little div for our navlinks wrapper. And let's drop in some links. 1, 2, 3. I think 3, 4. I'm not sure. Okay, cool. Go here. What's going on here? We don't want that. No. Okay, cool. Let's also, because I think everything was capitalized. Yes. We have that. And let's zoom in a little bit. It's okay to zoom in. It's okay to zoom in to see what's up. What, who, how much? Let's throw in a button. And we'll give it the class name button. And we're gonna style that up. Just doing some styling. Just getting styly here. transparent. And okay, 64. Go back to our calculator. What is that in rem? I think there's a trick to, like, you can add the like pixel value and then do like divide or something like that. I have no idea how to do that. That would be sweet. If anyone knows how to do that, it would be awesome. If you could tell me, I would be greatly appreciated. Save me so much time. Oh no, that's too big. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Let's give this nav link. And we'll do about, what do we got here? 56. 56. Okay, cool. And we'll give all of these. All right. Cool. Client, this little client first add-on, which I highly recommend you all get. They have like a little calculator in here, but I'm doing like 1, 2, 3 clicks, right there. So I just found it easier just to have this window open. Less clicks for me. I don't know. That's just the way it's working right now. Okay, cool. And let's position this fixed. Fixed. 100%. We're fixed. Let's adjust that. Okay, we're fixed. We're fixed to the top. Let's give it some spacings. About 24. Fixed to the top and 24 rem. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. So we got our little nav bar. We'll adjust that. Okay, let's drop in our first parent container. The parent container that's going to overlap, like just contain the pane and the contents and all that fun stuff. So it's 100%, 200 VH, and we're going to give it the class name of sticky wrapper. Let's just say sticky parent. Little sticky parent. Okay. Yes. I don't think we need to do anything. No positioning just yet. So, yeah. I think, yeah, no positioning just yet. Okay, cool. Now let's drop in our sticky, I'm going to dash this one, element, and that's going to be 100%, 100 VH, because it's our window pane, and we're going to position it sticky, add 0 pixels. I don't think I needed to do that, but I did it anyways. Okay, we got our sticky pane. Now it's time to drop our contents in there. So, contents. 1 and 2. Oh wait, I think our sticky element needs to be, no. Okay, never mind. Okay, contents. 100%, 100 VH, no padding. And we're going to give that a position of relative. And let's, yeah, position of relative. Okay. Position relative. Now let's duplicate it. Give this the secondary class of is top. And now we're going to absolutely position this one to the top. So we're absolutely positioned, and let's give it a little color right there. And I believe the design has some fun little some rounded corners. And I did that because I wanted to signal to the user that, hey, there's an element overlaid on this element, so it's okay. Okay, what's going on here? Where are we at? I'm gonna move myself. There we go. Okay. Pixels, move myself back. All right, we're at 88 pixels. Okay. This one and this one. So yeah, so rounded corners. It lets the user know, hey, this element is overlapped on top of another element, just so you know. FYI. All right. Let's change the body color to this, because in the design, yeah, it's mostly that for the background except for that div. Okay, cool. So, all right. So we got our contents. We got our contents. Our contents is top. Yes. All right. So now let's start designing some stuff. Where's our nav bar at? We need our nav bar. Okay. Let's set this 99. It's the top. We can see it. It's fixed. Fixed and ready to go. Okay. Now let's start doing some designing. Okay. I think I'm going to give this a flex positioning. Alright, we're flex positioned, left aligned, center. Let's drop in our padding. Padding global. Alright, 60. Yes, I'm already in here. Okay. All right, a little padding global. Let's drop in another div, and this is going to be our hero component. Got our hero component. Let's drop in some heading text, H1. What's going on? Okay. That's strange. I have no idea what's going on here. Let's... okay. So, we're going to switch these around. It appears that the way I have things positioned, that this needs to just, yeah, this needs to sit on top. So for some weird web reason, which I have no idea, if you have an idea of why that is the way that it is, let me know. I would be forever grateful. How is that capitalized? That's the design. All right. Let's go and make it all caps. Okay. And we're also going to give our little component a max width. Hero component. Max width. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Oh, you know what I just realized is this original design here has this thing. That was supposed to be there. I'm human, guys. Alright. Great. Alright. We got our little arrow back there, so let's add that in there now. Okay. Drop it in. And we'll give this the class name of arrow. And we're going to give this, because it's also an image that is, has two things overlapping on each other, we're going to give it, we're not going to give this one, or we are. Okay, let me just build this out here. Okay, arrow. Alright. I got an idea. We're going to rename this arrow wrapper. This will be named arrow. Okay. We're going to relatively position this, and what is going to be 325. Okay, let's just do 20 rem for the width and 20 rem for the height. So because we're going to have those elements overlapping each other, we have to, and also set it flex. Great. Okay. One item. Call this circle text. Again, because we're going to have those elements overlapping and be absolutely positioned, we need its parent element to be a set height so it knows where to go. Okay, we got our arrow. And then drop in another. Boom. Okay. There we go. I'm going to move myself over here. Right there, just so we can see. Or actually, maybe I'll just... Yeah, I'll just stay right there. That's good enough. Okay. Now we're going to take our arrow wrapper that has no positioning on it yet, and we're going to go absolutely positioned to this little corner right over here. And instead of messing around with these positions, I'm just going to set a transform to this. I think that's just easier for me. Not a transition, but a transform. And I think we're minus 3 point... Is it 2.5 rem? 2.5 rem? Let me just double check. 7.5. 3.75 rem. And minus 3.75 rem. Not pixels, but rem. There we go. All right. We're sitting pretty right here. We have our initial design done. So I'm going to now hide this right here so I can start designing the bottom. Okay. And basically the same design, except there's a little button right there. All right. Got that. Let's do it. Our padding global. There it is. Padding global. And we're also going to add a flex box to this as well. Horizontal, center, justified, left. Okay, got that. Where is our padding global? There we go. Drop in our div, and we're going to call this CTA component. A little call to action component. All right. Drop in, and we're going to give this the class name of CTA header, so I can change the text color. Boom. Okay. And let's also give this some max width, some max widthage. We're going to just say 53 rem. Let's see if that works. 53 rem. We're going up. Too much. There we go. All right. About 54 rem. And that's... Or button is CTA. Give it a secondary class because we're going to be changing the styles on it, and we don't want to do that for our little nav up there. Okay, cool. And how far? 32. Do some margin on there. 2 rem. Excellent. Okay, cool. Great. All right. So that's finished. Now we're gonna do again our little illustration thing. So what are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this piece wrapper. Piece wrapper. Not positioning it yet. I want to just let it sit there for a second. Put another one in there, and we're just going to call this piece. Yes, piece. And relative. Again, our text. I'm going to give it, class name. Give it a class name. We're not doing anything special with it, but it's good to just kind of give things class names as you go along. Okay. Peace sign. Peace sign. Absolute. Okay. Nothing happened. And the reason why is because our piece is not flexboxed. There it is. So in order for the images to overlap like that, we have some flex box going on here. Center. Okay, cool. Now we're going to take our piece wrapper and now we're going to absolutely position it down the corner and another transform. Minus 3.75 rem. Minus 3.75 rem on this axis. I can't remember right now if it's left or right. Minus 3.75 rem. Alright, cool. We're good. Awesome. We got what we need. Let's turn this back on. And yes, flex. Okay. The elements are sitting on top of each other. Now let's go for our main interaction. What everyone's been waiting for, the sticky slide up thingy. I'm just going to call it the sticky slide up thingy. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Going into our interactions. Not page trigger, but element trigger. While scrolling in view, I want this to be responsive. The element? Yes, element. Play scroll animation. Here we go. Hero slide up. Cool. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to take our contents and we're going to put move on it. 0%. We're going to do some percentage. And I believe I'm going to have to put this straight up in the middle. And I have no idea why that is. I'm not sure. But it is what it is. Okay, minus 100%. Okay, let's see if this works. Yes. Okay. And yeah, I was right about that. Contents. Oh, this is on contents. Is this, it needs to be selected elements. Let's see if that works now. No. What's going on here? Let's see what's up. Okay, contents, that needs to be is top. So I did it on the wrong element. So let's go and change that up. Like I said, I'm not perfect. See, we had the interaction on the wrong section. It needs to be on is top, which is on the bottom. So we're going to change our target right there and change target right there. Okay, cool. Now, there we go. Boom. We're sliding up. So cool. We're almost done. Yay. Okay, going in here. Now we got to do our nav change. So we're going to do text color. Put it right here. Set it. And we're going to do class for this so they all change. Text color again. Put it down right here. Blue. Excellent. All right, let's see how that's looking. All right. It's working. Working very well. I'm going to have to change this button style. I just realized that. Okay, cool. Again. There we go. Let's see if we can just duplicate it. We can duplicate it and then give it a different color. All right. What's missing? Our border color. All right. Border color. Wait a second. Wait a second. This, gotta go there. That's how that works. All right. We're looking good. Look at that. Everything's changing. Now let's do some opacity. Opacity. Not on class. We're going to do selected element because I don't want to change the one beneath it. I just want to affect the one that's on top of it. Yes, opacity again. 0%. Beautiful. All right, that's the interaction. We're done. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, we're going to change a couple more things I just noticed. Okay. Style a couple things here. First of all, we're going to change this to medium because I believe these are medium. Okay, they're normal. Normal. Okay, we want our typography to look good and be nice and matched up. We also want some alignment happening here. So, you know, the way I designed the nav, I want some stuff to align. So let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to actually take off this max width. And instead, what I'm going to do, because I want this to be responsive. I want it to go really, really large. That's just the way that I want it. So let's just put in some padding instead. So we keep that alignment going. So 3.75 rem, because that's about 60 pixels. So now we have alignment, and we do that again over here. That's it. Let's give it another look. There we go. Now we got our alignment going on here. Boom. I can see myself changing. Dark, light, dark, light. Cool. All right, let's publish it and see what it looks like live. Waiting for it to publish. Published. Cool. Awesome. Look at that. What a fun little interaction. It's very delightful. I'm a user. What's going on here? Oh, slide up and over. Cool. All right. That's it. Wow, guys. That was a lot of fun building that out. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and consider following me on Twitter and Instagram, because I'll be doing tons of stuff like this building things out, designing, Webflow, all that other fun stuff. All right. Have a good day. Bye.